Hey everyone, this is Austin, and I do apologize I didn't cover the last episode. Hurricane kind of blew through everything, and so I wasn't able to do much. I'm very thankful that I, am able to recover a lot of the videos. But anyways, a little announcement before we actually get into this video. I am going to try to get 3 videos out next week. I know that's such an improvement from just 1 video a week, but yeah, one's going to be something I wanted to do on a different channel, but I'm going to put it on this channel because I'm like, you know what, why make people go to another channel since you guys are already here? And I do have a light novel review coming on Monday, so watch out for that. But anyway, so last episode of Rent-A-Girlfriend, we kind of had, our boy Kazuya, save Chizuru, and he got mouth to mouth. Things were awkward. He kind of discovered that he has feelings for her. He and Chizuru got set up by the Grandmothers in Arms faction, and things went weird since, Chizuru was kind of accepting him in a way, but truthfully, I think she started liking him. But that's kind of the quick rundown of what happened last episode. I'm not going to lie, it took me a long time trying to sum that up very simply because for some reason I can't do simple and short stuff in reviews. But anyways, so Kazuya actually is going to sleep in the same room as Chizuru, and let's be honest, that's very hard with someone that you like because your heart's going to burst. You just feel like that's what's going to happen. So sleeping's very hard to do at that point, but let me just say, I love how he kind of got this vision, and he thought, maybe I'm going to get lucky, and the Street Fighter combo right there that she's used. I loved how she chewed him out, kind of telling her that she knows self-defense and everything, and she was not afraid to take him to court. Right here, that's what the picture was from. I love how she just, her reaction, they're amazing, her, just in general, her reactions to everything. But anyways, I do like the little self-reflection that, Kazuya had, and he kind of put it on Chizuru this time, and it was actually quite nice to see how he held her up in a very high standard of, calling her mature, strong, and kinder than him. And I do like how he admits his feelings without really knowing because he thought she was asleep, and he kind of just said, she's changing him for the better, and he thought she was sleeping, but not the case, to say the least. I kind of got a kick out of that because he just basically opened up his heart to her, and she heard everything. And now this is kind of what I like about, Rent-A-Girlfriend, or renting a girlfriend in general. That's popular in Japan, not in America, because people see it as something completely different and call it something different on the internet. But this is the kind of stuff that kind of, makes people feel they can progress as human beings, and that's kind of the purpose of renting a girlfriend or renting a mother. If you don't know that you could do that, I'm pretty sure there was a famous AniTuber that actually was talking about that and trying to promote that, but that's her true job. Her job is to help her client progress, and that's just what it is. And I kind of get annoyed when people are like, oh, but she's, a call girl or anything. I'm like, no, it is not that. But anyways, now I'm going to be honest, the next part of the entire episode, or in general, this usually happens. I really like how supportive, Chizuru is with Kazuya's, betterment. She wants the best for him, and that's why she always kind of, nags him in a sense and kind of gets angry at him. And it's kind of funny that she doesn't really realize her own feelings. In a way, she does, but there's something in my gut is telling me that there's something within her that she is not able to do it right now because there's something going on in her life. But we'll find out, I guess, as we go on. And I do like how, Kazuya's friend Kuri has a girlfriend now, and, he gets pulled into a double date with her. Well, with his friend and his girlfriend. And I really, this one right here, I'm just like, this poor man, he can't even get a real girlfriend. He had to rent one. I'm joking. It's satire. I'm making fun of the people that say that, because it's just like, do you not get why he's doing it? The man he's not right. He's not feeling all right, and I don't get why people kind of just don't get that. But hey, people don't know anything about relationships apparently, or the pain of it, or never have probably been in a relationship. But continuing on without trying to dunk on them, I do love that we get a cliche moment that a girl runs right into the main character and calls him a pervert and runs away after, and I'm just like, we're gonna have a very interesting cliche again, aren't we, Austin? And I sat back and said, yes, I talk to myself sometimes because That's the way to do it. I'm not going insane. All jokes aside, the design of this character has me interested in. The one thing, she kind of reminds me if we put Ichigo from Darling in the Franxx and, Yotsuba from, Quintessential together, and that's who we have. But she's a lot more angrier. She's more Ichigo, and at this point in the episode, I kind of felt like she's going to be a very huge annoyance later on. That's kind of how I felt right away. I'm just like, my gut said, Austin, she's going to annoy the heck out of you. I'm like, yep, she probably is, and we'll get to that part. But anyways, I kind of have to say the whole rock climbing idea was kind of weird at first. And, I've went on dates with, going on biking dates, but, that's kind of, you take a bike, you go and have a picnic after, and that's kind of what you do. But the rock climbing thing, I'm going to be honest, it was interesting, and I do like the fact that the girl that, his friend's dating is the girl that ran into him, and her name is Rukia. Or Ruka. I'm going to not get her name correct in the first time. I'm just going to be honest. So I'm going to say Ruka just to be safe. Because, that's how I'm going to do it. But anyways, this is when I'm like, she feels like Ichigo. And she's going to be annoying. And I at first thought she was like a rent-a-girlfriend for some reason. But who knows kind of thing. I ended up being wrong. But I do like how Chizuru kind of actually got jealous of, Kazuya checking her out. And this seems like it's going to be a long path if, Kazuya finds another girl. And let me just say, as soon as we got to the rock climb, I saw the appeal to it. And I love how Kazuya couldn't reach the top just like Ruka. And quite entertaining. But I do like how Kazuya kind of just sees that he's very far from being a man himself. And he needs to work. And that's the thing, he realizes it. And I think a lot of people say that he's not a man. I agree, he's not a man right now. He has his moments, but it's not like he's trying to pretend what he's not kind of thing. And that's the thing that kind of annoys me. I always see it on Twitter and Reddit. I'm just like, you know what, guys? You guys got to realize you're probably going to act just like he is. That's the thing why he probably pisses you off a whole lot. And sometimes, the mirror isn't the prettiest thing. But, we all probably, people that have dated, have been in his situation. You just don't get better right away. You have to work towards it, and getting out of a relationship like that and doing stuff that isn't smart, that's just part of being human. We all make mistakes at the end of the day, unless you're actually, no, I'm not going to say that because I like my channel, because YouTube protects that person. But anyways, I do have to say at this point of the episode, this is when my jaw dropped. I'm just like, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. No, bad joke. But Ruka just calls out Chizuru for being a rent-a-girlfriend, and I'm like, oh, well, seems my gut was right that she was going to be annoying. And right it was, as usual. But, Chizuru kind of just said, no, I actually am really dating Kazuya. And I'm just like, ooh, there's something else with Chizuru, why she's more aggravated with what happened. There's a lot to it. That's what I feel. And kind of going ahead and just theorizing here, it's probably because for some reason Chizuru, she kind of reminds me of someone that kind of takes pride in her job and, in a sense, acting. And this kind of happening makes her feel like she's failed, along with, she wants the best for Kazuya at the end of the day, and she probably does like him. She just, something in the back of her mind at the time. Her grandmother just was in the hospital, but anyways, continue on. I do like that Ruka tells Kazuya and Chizuru to actually kiss to prove that they're actually dating. And what a thing to say. Now, this was the situation that she had to figure out how to do this, trying to cover her butt and his butt. And, this is actually kind of funny that she played it off this way. And I kind of do like the fact that they both blushed, and poor Kazuya is just like his heart's about to burst out of his chest with this whole situation. He after was like, oh my, this was too much for me. And I can't wait for all the YouTubers to use this as clickbait for some of the viewers. Hey, look, they just kissed. No, they didn't. We'll wait. It'll happen soon. We all know it will. But anyways, getting back to the whole thing, now we have a whole situation on their hands. And I do like at the end of this how Kazuya kind of just saved Chizuru and, got her out of there to make the situation less awkward. And it really is awkward, this situation, because they're almost caught. And once, it spills, everything's over and both look bad. So they kind of have to plan around, and we see that Kazuya now has a mission to silence Ruka. And there's something, I don't know why, that tells me that Ruka has her own alternative motive to why she wants this, or maybe she just has a sense of justice, but I can't wait for everything to unfold, to say the least. It's getting interesting, and yes, I really think Ruka is going to be the Ichigo of this season. I don't know why, but my gut's telling me, and she keeps proving it right. But anyways, guys, what did you think of this episode? Did you hate it? Love it? Who knows? But anyways, I'll see you guys on Monday. I can't wait to talk about what's going to be happening. But anyways, this has been Austin, and I'm signing out. Peace.